If you've seen any footage of Jin out of Tekken 8, you know that he's so obviously the main character. They gave him a counter hit launching low that evades highs. You can't even really launch it as most of the cast. His poking is real now, his down forward 1 actually has range. His while standing punishment is good now. That's before you even get into like how they made his stances have pressure, like he has a dive kick out of his stance. This character's insane. But that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is I'm here to make an argument. I think King might be better. At the very least, in the matchup against Jin, King is nasty. And this isn't just as a scrub like, oh, I don't know how to fight King. I don't know how to fight King as Jin. No, I think King has a lot going for him that makes Jin's life really hard. So I have a set here against Tiger Mask, who's an OG from the Tekken Tag 2 days. He's been fighting Jins his whole life. Run it black, speed kicks, from Tag 2 to Tekken 7 to now. He's been fighting Jin. He knows what he's doing against Jin. I'm going to talk about why he made it feel impossible to play Jin against King. All that said, let's run the first of two. So even though forward 4 neutral 2 is launchable by Jin, it's a solid option to beat jabs and electric. And if you outpace Jin's 2-1, he'll counter hit knockdown. Find the Demon Paw. Still running the forward 4 neutral 2.
Wow, that was good.
Look at how he found this counter hit. This was good. This was really, really good. I play the wave dashes, nothing happens. Forward 4 neutral 2. Look at what the King does. Wave dash while standing 4. All right? So in my head as the Jin, it's time to hit him. Don't let him party all over you, okay? Look at all this movement he's doing. You just got to hit him. So what does the King do right away? Immediate timing counter hit.
Wow, that was good.
Right? So I can't let him develop this advantage just off of his movement. So you can watch how I adjust right away. Immediate magic 4 attempt. Forward 4. Forward 4 again, I even whiff it. Back 2-1. Just put hitboxes on the screen. He notices and starts playing these quicker pokes and stays in frame. Run that one more time. Look at this. Quick pokes, contesting my mashing. While standing 4 hits, he recognizes that he has frame advantage. Immediate counter hit attempt again. He got me antsy. I find the electric though. Time to combo. Play the pressure, and he makes a good read.
He's gonna fucking... Oh, I couldn't parry that.
And yeah, apparently Jin on Wake Up cannot parry the running knee.
There's no way.
And this is the other thing, right? So my mashes aren't working, right? And if he starts getting advantage, he starts partying on me and outplaying me with either just his movement or immediate timing counter hits. So what do? I try to establish control right away. 1-2. He counters with the Jaguar step. And now he's in heat. Look at how much damage that did. Just that. Okay, so now he has a Giga Shout also. That makes my job of trying to control King even harder. Because if you can't control King with your hitboxes because of this armor move, you're blocking, right? And if you're just blocking, what is King going to do? He's going to run at you with armor. He's going to throw you. Here he goes. And in this game, where you want to power crush in general, throws are even more powerful. Not only was this moment a grab against my power crush, right? The built-in heat burst. But this next moment, I try to use Jin's heat mechanic, the Omen stance, and he grabs me out of that too. So King really presents an insane problem here, where you have to hit him, right? Otherwise, he'll just start throwing you, threatening counter hits, poking you down. But you can't reliably move around his big mid pokes. So if you sit there and wait, he can just throw you. If you contest him at the wrong time, he counter hits you. If you try to control him with your own initiative, he Jaguar steps you, and now he's in heat. And Jin's one saving grace of being able to sidestep quick pokes and go for a hook fist is again nullified by King's huge hitboxes. It's a true dilemma.
How am I supposed to attack him?
It's an old person joke. Here we go, throw. Have to break the rolling death cradle, so he goes for the dragon sleeper hold. Huge lead. No health for me to regenerate either. No chip damage I can heal. Start playing the lows. I need to get him to duck or swing. Forward 4. I'm in heat, but not a lot of damage sticking. The chip damage isn't enough. I tried to omen.
My heat with that trade,
I
man.
tried to omen, but the bar ran out. Jaguar stepped forward.
This game is lying to me.
I obviously ducked.
Yeah.
Okay, power crush him.
The 8th installments.
This Jaguar step forward is actually so nasty too, right? Because if I try to delay my timing
Installments.
and go for a jab there or something, and I'm too late, he hits me. He goes into heat. Making up the health deficit.
Okay, that made sense.
This is some legacy knowledge. The Jin 1-2 string, King can kick parry everything. I should have Tekken 8'd him because Jin has an extension now where he punches and does the big like orbital punch. I don't even know how to describe it. He just does a flip. I could have done that.
Okay, that made sense. That checks out. Yeah, I'm fucking dead.
And he gets a grab off of that. That was a PhiDX failing moment more than a, Jin being bad moment or anything. Okay, sidestep. Look at that. Sidestep around the down 4-2. That's huge. That's a big buff in Tekken 8. I got a health lead now. He's playing quicker pokes to shut down my lead. 4-4 neutral 2 back in action. Big whiff punish on the Jaguar step elbow. Low parries my health. Right, as long as he's not dying to electric and forward 4, he's chilling. Like, where did this round go? How did this happen? He parried me again. Look at this round. How did I lose that lead? Right? He refuses to get counter hit by the forward 4. He's willing to take the poke damage. Down forward 2. Down 4. Down 4. They're 2 different down 4s. While standing 4. Right? And he's already made up the lead. Look how much damage these pokes are doing. In Tekken 7, that would not be the case. I got a big whiff punish here.
What the hell?
That low parry was pretty big. But even then, the hell sweep isn't that scary from Jin, right? So he would have still been okay. And these pokes just add up. Look at this situation. Look at how fast my health evaporates because I was wrong so many times. Goodness. Right? Like, and this is a big Tekken 8 advantage over Tekken 7, I think. The poke damage in this really sticks. And the fact that King doesn't just need to find a throw or just find a counter hit to get this advantage and build this pressure is really huge. If he pokes you 3 times, look at that. Mid poke, forward 4 neutral 2, forward 4. I'm dead. And then his defense is still sharp. So, not only, there are a few lessons to take away from here. For one, I should have used Jin's broken stuff more. I should have used the down 2. I should have used the stances. There were so many options I had to attack a legacy player's knowledge. But my Jin is so heavily built on Tekken 7 that I was just playing like that. The other thing is if you're playing against Jin in this game and you deny him the counter hit opportunities, right? Deny him the forward 4, deny him the electric. If you looked at how Tiger Mask was playing, he was using his movement to get pressure on me. It wasn't a commitment with his hitboxes. That way he never really ate electric. If he ate a forward 4, it wasn't on counter hit. And once he found my attack timings, he could put out his own hitboxes to contest. He could get a read on how antsy I was and find counter hits. I think this round is probably the most instructive. Look at again how he plays this.
Bro is sleeping with the woolly mammoth. How am I supposed to attack him?
Like against my flurry of hitboxes, he just starts blocking and putting out very small pokes. Down forward 2. The extension hits. On the wake up, he can go for a throw attempt. Very low risk.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna do it, but I couldn't risk it. Bruh.
Right, and there's no urgency here.
Bruh.
And even with this lead, look, there's no urgency to finish. He'll just take the lows. As long as he doesn't get counter hit or make a big whiff, he's good. Look at how much look at how many interactions he can take. He just needs to find a couple hits. So I think against Jin in this game, you need an element of patience to not get counter hit, obviously, right? But King is so well built with his giant pokes, with string extension threats, to shut down Jin's slower offense, apply throw mix-ups when Jin decides to finally not do anything, And if Jin decides to mash again, King answers with forward neutral 2. He answers with Jaguar step back. It's just a nasty way that King can kind of RPS through Jin's strong kit. Hopefully you guys got something out of that first 2. I think King is a menace in this game. Obviously Jin is really strong too, but against somebody who really knows what they're doing with this character and knows what Jin does, King felt ridiculous, man. He felt ridiculous. I'm gonna have more videos like this coming out soon. Let me know if you like them in the comments. Let me know if I missed something, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.